We're live. We're live. We're live. Hey, what's going on? It's another episode of PGTV. What's a big day? It's been a big week. What has happened? A lot has happened. There's been several closings this week. There have been several new listings gone under contract, several new buyers that have gone under contract, offers galore going out. The Gertis team has been rocking this week of June 2020. So I'm excited. You know, little update. Got an update about July. Do you know? You probably don't. There's no way you could. But did you know that in July we have 30 plus closings scheduled for the team? I want you to think about that. That means we're closing a transaction, meaning we are selling a home or helping a buyer buy a home every day, essentially, more than every day in the month of July. Beautiful! Anyway, let me tell you why that's happening. It's happening because of something that we have all been dealing with, and it's called COVID-19. Now, Phil, what does COVID-19 have to do with an incredibly insane real estate market? Here's what. The market has shifted. When I say the market has shifted, I'm not talking about buyers and sellers and blah, blah, blahs. What I'm talking about is this. The market has shifted back, meaning everything that would have happened in the beginning of the year is happening about 2 to 3 months later than it would. So normally we would say May is the best time to put your house on the market. Well, the truth is April, week 1, is the best time in the United States to put your house on the market. Did you know that houses that hit the market in the month of April, the first week in the United States, sell on average for 14% more than any other time of the year? Yeah, April, week 1 is the best time to put your house on the market. Until now, because the fact is right now is the best time to be buying or selling a home. And the reason for that is, again, because the seasonal real estate market has shifted, especially here in Maryland. So what's happening is everybody that would have went live in May is starting to go live now or in the beginning of June, or has plans and prepping, and they're going live mid-July. So that's pushing everything through. And what I believe we're going to see is a consistent flow of real estate activities where normally it should die down in November and December. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to see a hot flow of real estate activity all the way through February 2021, see a little taper, and then go from there. But in the meantime, if you're a seller, there's a couple basic things you should be doing. And all the listings that we have, we're telling them to do these things. All the buyers, we're telling them check for these things. So make sure that you are having this stuff done or doing it yourself. So I'm going to give you 10 really, really quick, and I'm talking about quick things that you can do if you're a seller to make sure your house looks amazing, and you can do if you're a buyer to find out if the seller actually cared enough to do it. Number 1, clean your gutters. Like, come on, there's all sorts of stuff growing out of your gut. Clean your gutters. There's debris. Like, if you have a small Groot growing out of your Groot, you don't know. I am Groot. You don't know what? Arabella, do you get that? Arabella got it. If Arabella got it, you better get it, all right? Guardians of the Galaxy. Basically, if you've got trees, actually not just branches that fell into your gutter, they're actually growing out of your gutter, it's time to clean that bad boy up. Number 2, siding. Listen, if there's a marshland on your house, if your white siding is now neon green, it is time to power wash your siding. Yes, so number 1, get the gutters cleared out. Number 2, power wash your entire house. And it's not just your deck or your fences, it's your actual siding or your brick or whatever it is. Get that power washed. Number 3, windows and screens. Clean the windows. Now look, I know what we're tempted to do. It looks a little bit like this. You stand inside the house, you squirt, wipe, windows clean. That's not cleaning your windows, that's wiping down your windows. There's a difference. I'm telling you, the up, the down, the ins, the outs, the crevices, the everythings, clean all of it. And then go outside, climb a ladder, and do the same thing. And your screens, let me tell you something about your screens. Make sure there's no holes or rips or tears in them. Replace the screens that need to be replaced. But, pro tip, you ready for it? Don't put them back up. Don't put screens up when you're selling your house. Put them in the garage or the shed or the basement or a closet or whatever, but don't put them back up. Make sure they look fantastic and leave them down. What's next? Number 4, hot water heater. Lubricate the circulating pump, and the motor. Make sure the hot water heater is working, bottom line. And really for all your appliances, make sure all of your appliances are working, running, fully functional. If you need to get an HVAC company to come out and just do a service, or a hot water company, whatever, get it all done. Make it smooth, because here's what you don't want. You don't want to have a beautiful house that goes into inspection periods, and then during inspections, all these headaches come up because you're going to have to fix it anyway. Knock it out in the beginning. What's next? Your roof. I don't know if you've done this before, but if you go outside and you look up, there's this thing on top of your house, and it's called a roof. Now look, if you've got missing or loose shingles or damage, like, you know, the corners break off, you get them replaced. Get them replaced. Reach out to us. We know great roofing companies that can help you. They'll come out, they'll do these things. Guys, make sure your roof is in good working order. But I will say this, if you replace your roof and then, you know, it costs you $10,000 to do, hypothetically, right? Because the prices go everywhere. And then you come to your realtor and you say, all right, I spent $10,000 on my roof, so I want to raise the price $10,000. That's not how it works. Roofs are maintenance issues. That's something you should have done anyway. You should have had it already done. If it's leaking, it needs to be fixed. That's a maintenance issue. That's not a value issue. So factor that in. Next, your deck or your porch. We kind of talked about power washing decks and stuff. Make sure that railings and boards and stuff like that are cut out. Am I live? Am I being recorded? What's happening?
I got the first part, but it cut out.
We lost the whole thing.
No.
Are we back? We're back. We're back. So here's the deal, guys. It appeared to us that we cut out, but we didn't really cut out. You got it all. But here, let's do a little something special. If you are a real estate agent and you're hesitant to do updates and videos and things like that, no one's perfect. It happens to everybody. So just get out there and do it. Anyway, we got, what do we have? We have four more. Because the last thing we talked about was decks and porches. Let's knock this thing out. Let's get done. So, PGTV, we're back. Round 2. We're on decks and porches. We finished that. Make sure you stabilize the railings and make sure everything's good there. I want to talk with you guys about number 7. And remember, these are 10 things you can do to get your house ready to sell, right? So that it's ready. And then 10 things buyers you can do to make sure that the seller actually cares about the house. So here's number 7. Sprinkler system. If you have a sprinkler system, number 1, get a maintenance done, get a maintenance check done. Make sure all the heads are fixed, all the surroundings around the heads are fixed, everything. If you don't have a sprinkler system, don't worry about it. Number 7 is not for you. Number 8, landscaping. Goodness gracious, there's something, folks, called curb appeal. Curb appeal matters. It matters when photos are taken, when a drone goes into the air, when videos are done. Curb appeal matters when pictures go online, when marketing is done, when people drive by and see the sign and say, "Oh, that's a nice," or "That's a hideous house," right? Curb appeal matters. But the thing to remember is curb appeal matters in the front, the back, and both sides of your house. Make sure you are taking care of the landscaping in your house. So you want to trim down overgrown plants, get rid of dead things, do the whole thing. Oh, number 9, we're knocking this out, is foundation. So your foundation walls, make sure they're fixed. If there's cracks, just have them sealed. It's not expensive to do. If there's a structural issue with your house, have it taken care of, or inform the buyers that that problem is there. But make sure that cracks and deterioration on your foundation are taken care of. And number 10, bathrooms. No, I'm not going to say remodel your entire bathroom. Unless you need to, because some people do. I've got some really great clients that right now are remodeling bathrooms because the house needs remodeled bathrooms. But the thing that you want to do as an actual seller is pull the old caulk and recaulk, or have the caulk done again. Make sure that things are clean. Make sure that the tubs and the toilets and everything are always clean and organized. Because if I'm walking in your house and I'm like, man, this is great, you know, and then I get into the shower and your white caulk is black, I'm immediately walking out, because now I'm thinking to myself, what else have you not been paying attention to? Is this a Band-Aid house, or do you actually really care? So these are 10 things, real quick. Number 1, clean out your gutters. Number 2, power wash your siding. Number 3, your windows and screens. Clean your windows, repair your screens. Don't put your screens back up. Number 4, your hot water heater and different systems. Get them maintenance. Number 5, check your roof. Number 6, your deck or your porch. Stabilize the deck, the porch, the boards, the railings, things like that. If you have a sprinkler system, maintenance, baby. And number 8, landscaping. You already heard me rant about it. Number 9, foundation. It's easy to fill foundation cracks. I'm just saying, don't wait for an inspector to say they're there. Knock it out. And number 10, bathrooms. Guys, I'm smart, but I didn't come up with this stuff myself. All 10 came from the good folks at Keeping Current Matters, and it was a great topic. I'm happy we got to share it on PGTV. We're done. I'm happy. I'm excited. See ya.